How's it going, guys? Flamey here. Glad to see you guys stopped by to check out the content. Today's video is for those who are wanting to become gamers in the more sense of being a YouTube gamer, being a Twitch streamer, anything around that. So I made myself a little document of the things that are going to be needed, you know, your basic needs to become this YouTube gamer, streamer, whatever you want to be. So in the categories I have capture cards, mics, cameras, and video editing softwares. So I kind of put these in two other categories. I have ones that are not as expensive and stuff that it is expensive. So things like Elgatos and stuff like that are not going to be in the ones that we talked about right now. But before we get into that, I'm going to have to let you guys know. The PS4 and the Xbox One, if you're any of those users who uses these consoles, both PS4 and Xbox One both possess a certain capturing device that they have. So there is no need for you to go and buy yourself a capture card. And plus, they all both possess an application for you to download for free on both the PS4 and Xbox One. On the PS4, it is called Share Factory. On the Xbox One, it's called Upload Studio. These are applications that you can download from their respective stores and use them from the recording that you've done from your own console. And plus, the PS4 and Xbox One both possess a streaming device thing that you can use for streaming. You can stream right from your PS4 as well as your Xbox One. So there is no need to do any of this extra stuff. But if you don't want to go and take that extra step, these are the things you're going to have to need. You're going to have to need a capture card, a mic, a camera, and some sort of video editing software. Now, I will go and discuss these things. I picked 3 to 4 things from these categories that are best suited with these things. So, these are the things that are not as expensive. So, that means nothing above $100. So, these are all the things I found on Amazon. I'm not sure about any other stores that you might go and find for these products. These are all from Amazon. Alright, starting off this list for the things that are not so expensive. Nothing that is really going to hurt your wallet as much. The things that are under $100, that's kind of where I kind of put my, the mark, everything that's $100. We're talking about that right now. So the first thing is capture cards, and this is basically the key thing of being a YouTube gamer is the capture card itself. Without it, you couldn't capture anything, and so on. The first thing we have here is the MiraBox HD Capture. This is a $79.99 capture card, and just a little history here with myself. The first capture card I have ever owned was a Roxio Game Capture. It was pretty well known back in the day. PS3 and Xbox 360, back when we had to use component cables. No longer have to do that. That was around the same price range as this. So comparing that with this is like beginner territory. Now, these capture cards all have the capability of recording 1080p. Quality is there. So that has been the MiraBox HD Capture. Sorry, I was kind of going overboard. Next is the AGPTEK HD Game Capture. There's a lot right there. And that is $56.50 on Amazon. And this again has the capability of recording 1080p. These days 1080p is pretty much the standard quality for every video that you watch on YouTube. 1080p should be, the thing that you should be recording. 720p shouldn't be, in the works unless you're doing some sort of live stream, and then 720p is okay. But for YouTube recording stuff like that, 1080p should be where it's at. Not saying that you should do that. I'm just saying it's like kind of the standard now these days. And to those who really want to go, advanced levels at a good price, the Y&H HD Game Live capture card will allow you to record in 4K 1080p 60 frames a second at a price of $87.90. So still under $100, but getting that 4K quality that, that's kind of over the standard. maybe in the next 5 years or so, we're going to start seeing people doing a lot of 4K video recording, rendering, and stuff like that. But that has been the capture cards. The MiraBox HD Capture, the AGPTEK HD Game Capture, and the YNH HD60 Game Live Capture Card. So those are the 3 examples that I have for you. If you guys want to venture out and go find your own capture card that you might have likes about, then go right ahead. Next is the mic. For those who want to do commentary, and especially for those who want to live stream, you gotta talk to the audience if you want to make a nice, interaction. So the first one I have here on the list is a pretty impressive little product that I found. It is called a TONOR Mic Kit, and I'm not pretty sure it's a different name in there, but if you were to look at, look for this, it's TONOR, TONOR Mic Kit. And this pretty much has everything you possibly need for a mic. It has a mic, obviously. It has a mic arm, so you would have just lock it down on your desk or whatever you're using. And it has a microphone pad that you put over the mic, so it cancels out any of the P sounds or anything like that. And plus it has the little shock thing, so if you bump it, it's not gonna make a big shocking sound if you accidentally tap onto the mic. And that only comes at a price of $49.99 for a starter YouTuber. This is a pretty good deal. Because for me, I had to buy a mic, and if I want to get myself an arm, that's got to be an extra purchase. And that's got to be possibly another $10 to $20 or so. But for this, for only $49.99, I just can't seem to pass that up if I'm just starting to become a gamer / streamer. So that's been the TONOR Mic Kit. The next one is the blue Snowball Ice. And I've started to do, higher quality recording with this mic. And I stopped using this because I think half a year in for using it, later, in the recording, I would just hear these crackling sounds that were super annoying. I'm pretty sure the audience didn't like it. They just didn't like it. So I had to move up from a blue Snowball to a blue Yeti, which is what I'm recording right now. And that is $48.85. Now, Amazon is a little weird because you can find a blue Snowball Ice for this amount and another one for this amount. So find a blue Snowball Ice that's probably the cheapest. I'm pretty sure they're all the same quality for that particular microphone, and you should be good. And the next one is even cheaper than the previous two. It is called a FIFINE, I believe that's what it's called, K669B microphone, and that is only $29.99. Now, for these certain products, I was doing a little research, watching some reviews on them, and for this mic that's only $29.99, it has some pretty good quality. But the only downside thing, if you're really sensitive for the microphone quality, if you don't talk, it's gonna pick up a lot of white noise in the background, and that could drive a lot of people crazy. But if you're gonna record with this microphone and put it in Audacity and do some edits and stuff like that, just to cancel out some of the background noise, you could do that, and everything should be good. So that has been the mics, and now for the cameras. The pretty much number one thing to become a streamer is to have a camera. You don't have to have a camera, but it's kind of required or recommended. So the first one is a Logitech HD laptop webcam C615. This comes at a price at $35.59. Now, the webcams I have here are all capable of recording 1080p. So if you're worried about getting your gameplay at 1080p or 4K, whatever, and only having a really crappy webcam, no need to worry. And the next one after that is the Anivia. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that name. 1080p HD webcam W8. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but I'm just trying to do it the best I can here. I'm sorry. But that comes at a price at $26.90. Again, able to record 1080p, 30 frames a second. And the next one is the Vitade, the Vitade 960A. That comes at a price of $49.90. So that's been webcams. Next is the pretty much the guts of the make your video really good. Is the video editing software. Now here's a little treat for you guys. These are all free to download. The first obvious ones I'm going to mention are Windows Movie Maker, which should be already installed in your Windows computers. And for those who are using Apple products for their computer usage, you got Movie Maker type application that's in there that you can use for free, already installed on your computer, desktop, OS, whatever. And the 4 ones I have here are all free to download, except for one. One has like a weird name, but I'll have the name in there anyway. So the first one I have here is called Shotcut. It is a free software. It kind of resembles to Adobe Premiere in mixed with Sony Vegas. You know, it looks like that. The next one is Davinci Resolve. Now, I'm just kind of tossing out these video editors that I found online. Don't know really about them because I'm pretty comfortable with what I have, and I just don't really want to take the time to look at them. But I will show you guys screen captures or screenshots of what they look like. The next one is called Hitfilm EXPRESS. Now, there is another product called Hitfilm made by the same company, but you had to pay for that. But Hitfilm EXPRESS is the free version of that and is free to download. All these ones are free to download. I'm giving you guys a break from spending because a lot of stuff here you have to spend. But for video editing softwares, I'm giving you guys a hand here for free video editing softwares. And the last one is VSDC. And I hope you guys are, getting a nice, take on some of the things you're going to need. And I guarantee you, the most expensive thing that you're looking for in this particular price range, under $100 for these products, is the capture card itself. And just by looking at these, I'm pretty sure the amount of money you're going to spend for these certain things, if you want to use a capture card and mic and a camera, I'm guessing that you're probably going to have to spend around $150 max. $150 is about the same price as a capture card, just a single capture card for those advanced gaming people who want to use a certain capture card that's really good. $150. Now, that is a pretty, just save up a lot of money, do your chores, get a lot of hours in at your job, get $150, it's pretty easy. And you should be set for this inexpensive setup to become a YouTube gamer / streamer. Now, I feel like I'm going to have to go off a little bit longer, but I'm going to wait until, the next video. So this one is primarily only for those who want to just not really spend the top dollar on the top products. That will be in the next video if you guys are really wanting to do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did. I will see you guys in the next video. See you later.